Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, yesterday we had a press briefing from the Kenya Conference of Catholic Bishops, and in their statement they were asking William Samoei Ruto to reduce the cost of living by repealing the Finance Act 2023-2024 because according to them, and what the Kenyan people are saying already, it is overburdening the already poor people in the society. Now, after that statement, yesterday Kimani Ichung'wah was in Narok County, and he decided to respond to the remark that was made by these bishops. First of all, let me just quote part of the statement that was issued by the bishop. This is what they said. Within this background, the recently enacted Finance Act places an unsustainable burden on already distressed citizens, especially those within the low-income bracket. You know, I think this statement we had read here earlier. In fact, we shared a video. So those who watched yesterday's video, you are well conversant with what we are talking about today. So it was all about asking Ruto to remove that Finance Act and start afresh. But Kimani Ichung'wah, in his response, a whole majority leader of the National Assembly, while in Narok, he is reducing this discussion to one individual, Archbishop Anton Mueria. Now, in his response, he's telling the bishop that you are Uhuru Kenyatta's friend. So go and tell him to stop funding demonstration in this country. And let me just quote him before we continue. I respect the clergy, including my friend Mueria, who is a close associate to Uhuru. I want to ask you, Mueria, because Uhuru is your friend, if you want peace to prevail in the country, speak to him because he is the instigator of the protest. Look at that. A whole statement by Kenya Conference of Catholic Bishops. So look at that. It was not one individual. This was Bishop Mueria flanked with other bishops. But Kimani Ichung'wah is reducing that statement from the Catholic bishops to one individual, as I said. Then politically link him to Kenyatta and bring in the politics. That's how they are cleverly responding to Kenyans. What is the problem if Bishop Mueria is a friend to Uhuru Kenyatta or he is a friend to Kenyatta family? What is the problem? Should Uhuru lack friends? So you don't need to associate with people. And if I'm your friend and you have a mistake or you are committing an offense, should I not correct you? This response from Kimani Ichung'wah is a slap to the church. They are showing the middle finger to the church with the due respect. Wanaambia bishops mutadu, you have nothing to do. The arrogance in that response, the tone, I'm telling you, that is the level of arrogance we have in Kenya Kwanza government. We are recording this panel discussion, but just a quick request for those who are watching and you are not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Actually, as a country, we are being driven with people seemingly they don't have experience, and it's like they are not ready even to listen to anyone, no matter when they are making mistake or when they are right. Hawataki mambo ya kusikiza mtu yoyote. You know, the Catholic Church is one of the largest Christian organizations in Kenya. You can't wish it away. So when they speak on behalf of millions of Kenyans. Above all, they are speaking like Christians. So you can imagine, Christianity in Kenya is huge. This church has always had a say on the past issues to do with the national interest and the political reforms. They have always come out, they have always spoken their mind, and indeed, even the past governments have always heard what the church has to say. Wamekuwa kisikiza kanisa. Hawa wenye tuliambiwa ni candidate kutoka kanisani. Sasa wamekuja na kiburi kwa kiasi ya kwamba hata ilibakia tu kidogo waende kushika Bishop Muhenia because he called for a press conference and he led other bishops to issue this statement. Vile walienda kushika Babu Owino, naona tu ni kama hata wangeenda kushika hawa, ni vile muda haijafika. But this is the level of arrogance. The bishops addressed the issue that is touching on Kenyans, and they were very clear. This finance bill is the one that has made problem for Kenyans to be on the street. We did not see Raila Odinga on the street. There was no Martha Karua or Uhuru Kenyatta. We saw hungry Kenyans being tear gassed and fired at by live bullet because they are saying that the finance bill is not the best. It has a problem. We cannot bear this cost. Ruto wants to shoulder everything on Kenyans, and above all, Kenyans have lacked trust on prudence of resources in the hands of William Samoei Ruto. With all this, hakuna mtu hata mpaka mwenye anaweza amini serikali kwa kiwango imefikia. But what the bishop were asking is on one thing. Bring a bill that is going to be accepted across. Because it is not you who is going to produce these taxes. It is Kenyans, not you. Sio wewe. Wewe ni mmoja wao, lakini kuna Wakenya wengi wanatarajia watoe ushuru. Inakaa ni kama ni pesa yake. Pesa si ya Uhuru. Pesa si ya Ruto. Pesa si ya Gachagua na pesa si ya Kimani Ichung'wah. Hii ni pesa ya Wakenya. But the arrogance, the response to the church, it is telling. They have no any plan to repeal this Finance Act. Yani wamebeba kichwa kubwa kabisa na wameamua ya kwamba there is no reverse gear. Kama ni kupita na watu, watapita na watu. No wonder they are shifting a blame to Kenyatta family to divert the attention of Kenya so that they will not focus on what the bishops are telling William Ruto. They want Kenyans to focus on what they want to say about the Kenyatta family and Uhuru Kenyatta. Kimani Ichung'wah, this narrative was fashionable during campaign because Uhuru was the president. Today, Uhuru is the retired president. Now we have William Ruto in State House. It is no longer fashionable. It can't sell. In fact, this is noise in the ears of Kenyans. So stop making noise. Go to the parliament. Give William Ruto the best advice. Watu kama majority leader ya National Assembly, majority leader ya Senate, majority whip in the National Assembly, majority whip in the Senate are some of the advisors to the presidency. Hawa ndio watu nafaa wako wanaambia Ruto ukweli na waambia Gachagua ukweli. But seemingly, this is the characters that we have in leadership. So even the person who was appointing them, unajua, hii mambo ingine ni ya watu kupiga kura, lakini ya kura ilipigwa. Mtu mwenye alipiga kura tu ni Wetangula na Kingi. Hawa wengine ni mambo ya kuchaguana hapa, wanasema watu tupe Kimani Ichung'wah, wacha tupe sijui nani. Look at Osoro. Look at Kimani Ichung'wah. What advice can they give? Saizi wanaangalia wachungaji kwa macho, wanawaongelesha vibaya, wanaongea na kiburi, wamemea pembe. Then they want to govern. Who do you want to govern? How? What we are saying is that your finance bill is poisonous to our economy, to our pocket, and to our business. And even to our salary. It's a problem. You want to overtax us? Some money even we don't know ni ya kazi gani. Kama ya house levy. Hiyo nyumba nani ataishi ndani? Kwa nini tujengee mtu nyumba mwenye sisi wenyewe tutawahi kaa ndani? Fuel. You have given it 16%. Uhuru gave it 8%. Mama Mboga is stuck. The border has no business, and the Kenyans cannot travel. Today they are tarmacking. Watu tu wanaenda miguu hivi. Sasa wewe umeajiriwa kazi town, uko Nairobi umeajiriwa kazi ya mshahara 30,000. Alafu kupanda gari kila siku kwenda kazi 100. Kurudi jioni 100. Hiyo kwa 30 days utakuwa umetumia pesa ngapi? You take 200, you multiply by 30. Haujalipa rent, haujanunua chakula, haujanunua maji, haujalipa stima. Utasave siku gani? Just because someone has increased the fuel price. So, we have seen arrogance within Kenya Kwanza. And the church must be watching very carefully. Again, Christians should be listening to these people very carefully. So that any other time when you make a decision, you will know that if you are talking about the candidate from the church, we see how they are responding to men of cloth. We see they are arrogant. These people are not even Christians. Maybe they are pretenders. Hata kama ni Wakristo, sio Wakristo ambao wako na heshima kwa kanisa. Watu walitoka, tumeona mapasta wamekuja, wameongea kwa heshima yao, hata walihitaji tu majibu ya heshima. Kimani Ichung'wah amekuja, ameweka siasa ndani. Sasa imekuwa ni Uhuru Kenyatta. Uhuru anaingilia. Pastors are talking about Finance Act, not Uhuru Kenyatta. They are not addressing William Ruto kuhusu mambo ya politics. They are addressing him on the issue of Finance Act. It is time Kenyans have just to continue with this demonstration until these people will find a reason in what they are communicating. Ni vile tu nani alisema, Edwin Sifuna, watu waandamane mpaka waforce hawa jamaa wasikie ile kitu wa Kenya wanasema. Otherwise, you see, if they are responding in this arrogant way to bishops, what about the common mwananchi? These bishops are the ones who are staying with the people. Hawa ndio wanahubiria wa Kenya kila siku, sio Kimani Ichung'wah. Mtu kama Bishop Anthony Muheria, he has been helping children homes. He is the one who has been feeding the hungry children homes. He is the one who has been feeding the widows. He is the one who has been feeding the orphans. Kimani Ichung'wah, what are you telling Kenyans? When he speaks, he's speaking from a point of what he has seen. He has experienced it. He has heard it. Ameiona kwa macho. Ameona vile watu wanasumbuka. So he's talking from a point of knowledge. He knows exactly what he's talking about. But you, because your target is on our pocket money, our money in the pocket, unataka pesa yetu kwa mfuko. You don't care. What you focus on is to rob us. You want to rob us everything. And that's why you are this much arrogant to the men of God.